Ladies and gentlemen, we made it to IAAPA. The International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions. This is the mecca of all things amusements, and it's one of our last stops on this History Tour, but you're gonna get it sooner than as a bonus special release because we want to show you all the latest inventions and trends that you're gonna be seeing all across the amusement spectrum of the 2026 and beyond seasons. I mentioned our History series, and I'm actually gonna give you our trailer of what we've been up to. We've actually did it. We hit 59 theme parks in a single season in Stevie the RV. So definitely take a look at that trailer that's gonna play now. And if you like what you see, subscribe and join us for the ride. I'm gonna do things pretty much in sequential order in the aisles. This thing is massive. And basically what that means is they do a pretty good job of organizing the different types of amusement, like arcades, family entertainment centers, ride operators, carnival operators, like everything in order. So you can kind of skip along to find what you think is most interesting. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna wanna miss anything because there is some incredible stuff that is being launched this year. Take it away, Thrill Guys trailer. Subscribe.
This is our big reveal. Her dog's already trying to escape. She hates it.
Ready? You wanna say hi?
The Thrill Guys bought a motorhome! Stevie the RV. We're gonna try to hit up as many theme parks as we possibly can in this 2025 season. Right now we have 50 theme parks, so I don't think I'm gonna hit all of them. But I'll drive and that's it. I'm not ready on those coasters. There's no way. Some local highlights as we tour the country. We've been thinking about the first ever RV talk show while driving. Let's see how that goes. We also might end up on a Netflix crime series documentary with one of us killing each other. So that could be interesting. That's the most likely outcome, I think. Look at this view, though. This is our first campsite. Breaking her in. Excited for the journey. Stevie the RV. We're out.
All right, thanks for watching that trailer. It's been a hell of a fun season. I can't believe it. We're so tired. We just have a couple more parks to cover, but yeah, you're seeing this video well in advance. So IAAPA basically is the Super Bowl of the amusement industry. And we're talking all amusements, from your ride designers, your roller coaster designers, your water park architects, your haunted house attractions, even food and beverage vendors. Like, they all debut. If you've seen it in a park, it has debuted at IAAPA. It all started back in 1918. You know we love history. 1918, when some small theme park owners got together to share ideas. Cut to over 100 years later, the IAAPA Expo in Orlando has turned into the premium destination for, you know, sales and showing off, you know, all the things that maybe we didn't even ask for. IAAPA has over 6,000 members across over 100 countries. There are also other sister expos that happen across various different territories. So it's not just in Orlando that you can see this, but I'm very excited. It's my first time here. I've been watching all of the news over the years growing up, and I finally made it. And I can't wait to share you some of my favorites, which we're gonna call Mikey Likes It, of what I see on the floor. Let's go. All right, like I said, every type of theme park amusement industry is here, including the Haunt World, which you know is some of our favorites. Let's go in. Probably gonna get scared in here. Look at the IAAPA badge.
Oh,
Well, I wasn't expecting a full like haunted house walkthrough. Oh no. The latest thrills you may see in a haunted house soon. Of course, it comes with lots of fog. Nether Craft Panels. Again, it's all aspects of haunt. So you've got your animatronics, you've got your walls, your design. It's just never ending here. It's a never ending playground of cool things. Hey, Bret. Oh, you got a mirror maze here? Can you actually go in it? Oh my gosh. I hate going in these things. I always run into them with my face. Okay, I caught a dead end here. Let's keep going. Hey, Ed, have you seen the new Conjuring movie? There was a really good scene in there with mirrors. Oh, this is pretty long, actually. Okay, here's a wall. There's a wall. Oh, there's a curtain right here. Oh no, we go into a little. Oh geez, what is this? Oh gosh. You always have to walk with your hands out. Look at this. Okay, we made it. Those are too much fun. I love the videos. We'll slam to one with the little kids running into the walls.
Daddy! Yes, this is it!
That one's pretty graphic. It's good. I'm here with Ray Zupp, the creative director with Plague Productions. And I just walked past his exhibit, and I saw that they did the Conjuring Beyond Fear, which we experienced with Carowinds.
Oh, you were at Carowinds?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the marketing team invited us out. I've been to a lot of horror haunts.
Yeah.
I grew up in Utah, which is known for like some of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Rocky Point, I don't know if you know Rocky
heard of
Point.
him,
I think it was ranked from Haunt World the #1 haunted attraction for like 2 decades or something crazy like that.
Wild.
So I know my fair share of like amazing attractions. I'm not exaggerating. The Conjuring Beyond Fear, I'm getting chills talking about it. By far the best experience I've ever had in a haunted experience.
That's awesome.
So tell me a little bit about it.
Sure. I mean, we were approached by Six Flags. We worked at Six Flags a lot, and then we worked with Warner Brothers very closely. And so I'm a big fan of the film franchise itself, and we wanted to create basically a love letter to the Conjuring universe, to the fans. So when we approached it, we looked at storyline. how do we get all of these films into one adventure and it not feel weird? So we were like, well, the artifact room, and Annabelle being, a main character, and we're like, how do we up it for guests? Like having guests interact with Annabelle, having to carry her, having to, the idea of Ed and Lorraine leaving and everything breaks loose, like somebody opens the door to the artifact room, which you're never supposed to open and unlock, and so the idea that Annabelle lets these things out, we thought that's a great way for us to kind of like teleport in a way to different periods of time throughout all their investigations and like be able to experience the film. And so being huge film, my background is in film, theater, and TV for about 18 years, so I'm a huge sucker for detail. And so even though you're in the dark, we're like, we had to make these sets look like the films. We wanted guests to feel like they were in it, even if it was just for a few moments in each room. So, yeah.
I'm telling you, we said it in the review, like every single room had a gag.
Yeah.
And there were gags that we had never seen before. And if we had seen them before, it was just elevated in a totally new way. Like you guys just knocked it out of the park. Like, did you handle like even some of the rigging safety aspect of things?
Yeah, so we cover all of that. We were part of the operations. We oversaw the run of it as well, working with work closely with the parks as well, working with Six Flags. But it was a kind of a dream come true for all of us because we're like nerds with that franchise, and what a great, what better franchise to get to do and immerse people in too.
Yeah. I'm a big horror movie buff as well, and the Conjuring universe by far is my favorite universe. All 10 films.
Yeah.
There's some duds in there, but even the duds have some creative aspects in there. And I would only say there's 3 duds out of 10 films. Like you're passing grade.
Yeah,
beyond passing.
And it was really interesting working very, very closely with Warner Brothers and just like getting to work on that storytelling and making it feel like an authentic story that only the guests get to experience. So even though they're familiar with certain objects, certain stories, like it had to feel like something that it was a new film in a way just for the guests to experience. Yeah.
Is there have you heard or been approached by anybody that wants to bring these out into their own markets and territories? Because we said that Conjuring universe does not need to live in a theme park attraction. Like it could live in various large city markets during the haunt season by itself.
We opened 4 of these at about the same time. So we were traveling between all the 4 different parks, including up in Canada. So I think that'd be up to the IP holders. That's up to Warner Brothers if they want to take it out in the world. But I think they've got some plans up their sleeves for stuff ahead of time, and we'll be happy to join in with them too. Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to have met you on this.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
I'm obsessed with people that are behind the magic of some of these attractions, some of our favorites too, and I'm not exaggerating. You go watch that video, like it is one of our favorites. We said it in the video, I'm telling you right now, so it's really a pleasure to be speaking with somebody.
It's great to get to walk through the event too with people like you, because when, being the lead designer on it, it's like you walk through it all the time, like, I think this is scary. I think it's scary, but at the same time, I'm so dead to it. So it's great to be reinvigorated and see people get scared, and I love that every night, getting to walk through with groups, watching them get scared and just partaking.
Incredible job. Seriously, bound down to you.
It's really nice to meet you.
I can't wait to see what else you guys come up with, because that was phenomenal.
Yeah, we got some good projects coming up. So
tell us a little bit about other things that you've worked on beyond that. And
sure. We did the John Wick. We worked with Egan and we worked with Egan Productions on the John Wick experience out in Vegas as well. So we did all the early creative with them, working with them, collaborating with them. We did the fabrication for that. We did a little bit of work on the Halloween Horror Nights out there in Vegas as well. But then we've got a lot of big projects coming up. We did Not Scary Farms is where John, our owner, he started from there. So we did I designed the Legacy store when that opened back for their 50th. But we've got some really good projects coming up this next year that we can't talk about just yet, but they're going to be amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, look for this company. They're going places.
Thanks, man.
They already are.
Thanks. Yeah.
So again, just to show you, I'm not exaggerating when I say all aspects of amusement and entertainment and fabrication are here. This particular agency, the Pineapple Agency, which has a company called the Juice Shop, they do a lot of this hand sculpting. Look how beautiful this is. You can kind of see a replica of it back there, and this in a much larger fashion. But the level of detail and artistry and creativity that goes into all the stuff that you get to see as a viewing public takes months and weeks of actual prep. It's beautiful. He didn't want to talk on camera, so he made me talk about it. Awesome. All right, we're gonna head right into the food market, which is where you get to sample a lot of the new food items, food and beverage items that the parks are potentially gonna buy. And this is where all these park presidents and operators and purchasers get to test things. Let's go check it out. All right, first up is Baked by Chudleigh's. I love that name. Look at that. How they pronounce it. They specialize in pastries and desserts. Everything is made by scratch, and they gave me the apple pie crumble blossom. So let's try it. It's apparently really hot. That's pretty good. That would go well with some ice cream. No, just one of the many places you can test here. They're hoping to get into theme parks during their slow season, which is the winter months. Look at this. You got wine tasting. Everybody loves their alcoholic beverages here. I love one of my favorite things to look at is wine labels, the designs. All right, I had to try a little sample of the Thousand Stories Zinfandel. He says that the last portion of the blend is aged in a bourbon barrel. I love me my red wine. Oh, that's very smooth, actually. Red wine. I love it when it tastes like grape juice. Pretty good. Just to show you some other samplings, we got Scoot, which is frozen lemonade in a little grab-and-go cup. We'll try that a little later. We got San Bernardino, California representation here, ice cream. Some unique flavors there, sea salt caramel, quadruple chocolate. Cookie Monster, everybody loves that, the new blue ice cream that I've been seeing at all these theme parks. You got beer tubes of different sizes there. Those are always fun, shareable items at bars and restaurants. And then Soft Swirl, which again, comes in these little packs. This looks like your own little kiosk that you can, put into your small store or maybe even your own home. What I'm really excited to see is, all of these new renewable, straws, save the turtles, and eateries that we keep seeing at all these theme parks. Unique way of even getting away from paper products, using pasta as the straw. Those are some of my favorite. I just talked a little bit about this already, and this is Solomon Brown to tell us a little bit more about how important it is to take care of the earth and the product that you guys are bringing out into the world.
Yeah, absolutely. So here at NantBioRenewables, the environment is our main subject, right? We only have one Earth, so why not protect it? Here we have our waveware product line, which is actually made from sand that we harvested from Bahamas. I don't know if you've ever went to the beach and tried to make a plate or a straw out of sand, but pretty hard to do. But yes, we harvested from Bahamas, so it's net negative carbon footprint from the beginning. And when it does break down, it brings nutrients back to the earth instead of robbing it away like our fossil fuels.
Yeah, and to be made out of sand, I've never heard of that. That's cool. And to bring renewables back into the earth is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see people that, these land quarries that do a lot of damage to the earth, where we can harvest every 24 to 48 hours from Bahamas, and it does no harm to marine life or anything like that. It's essentially like a desert. So we're able to harvest it, and it replenishes itself within 24 to 48 hours. We can come back and do the same thing again.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. No, thank you.
What else we got here? Of course, USA Foods Pre-Gel. Pre-Gel? Never heard of that. I'll have to go talk to them in a second. Cotton candy, a favorite. Oh, Mike's Hot Honey. That goes on everything. Craft Standards, cocktails, Red Bull. What else did I see down there? I saw some of these mini donuts, and of course Magnum chocolates. We love that. All right, enjoy. Thank you so much. Let's try this. Mike's Hot Honey. I've never tried the extra hot, so probably gonna die right now. That is extra hot. My tongue is tingling. Pretty good. So I just spoke with a bunch of people at Pregale here. They specialize in soft serve ice creams and toppings, and they're at a lot of places, which I didn't even realize. But like they own the market for the Sandals resorts, you know, in the Bahamas area, and just tried their soft serve, which was like an orange, and then of course had some of their like Dubai chocolate style strawberries here for their sauces. So again, just another area in which, you know, you don't really realize, you know, that these vendors are, you know, bringing entertainment and amusement out in these unique ways. So yeah, really good stuff. Thanks. All right, we're making our way down to the main showroom floor, level 1. We're at level 2 just now. What's cool about this is every single elevator bank, I think there's 4 of them, has these incredible wraps that kind of introduce you to this world. Obviously, this one is themed to the haunted area because we just went there. Insane when you walk in. Here we go, look. It said 6,000 members, IAAPA members, representing over 100 countries. And I was told by a friend of mine, the best way to do this is just start in one corner and go up and down every single aisle. So before we begin, the show floor is over 500,000 square feet. There's over 1,100 different booths here, and they're all kind of segmented into different areas. You got your ride manufacturers in one area, you got your water park, you know, specialty area, you got your video games, your AR, even your operations from, you know, people that supply different items like lockers or you know, pieces of technology with like virtual queues. They're all here. You know, we already just saw the haunted area and of course the food vendor market. But yeah, we're gonna start all the way at the far end over here, which is the video game area, which, you know, we love our arcades. So here you go. This is the start of the video game aisle. This is aisle 100 and 200. I mean, you've seen these in the malls. And this is where they come to like launch all their products. Look how cool and colorful everything is. It's crazy. Let's see if we can play some of these things. Look at these little things that you can win. Little aliens. They're so cute. Toy laundry. Like a lot of this, I have no idea what it even is. Again, a lot of the times they're testing out these markets, you know. Oh look, we can actually play this one. Here we go, rubber ducky. Let's go for this blue one. Oh, pretty dang close. Wow. These ones are tricky. You gotta probably come closer here. Swing it in. Look at that. We won. Oh, oh, this fell right there. All right, one more try. Let's see. Here goes. Nothing. I'm duck out of luck. Every which way, there's just more and more and more. Games, games, games. Look at these cool things. Super Robinson. This is the game my co-star is obsessed with, these types of ones. Oh, he'd be in heaven right now. Unlimited play. Oh, got some tickets. I've been watching people play these. Sometimes you just gotta go fast. Oh yeah, there we go. He's at work right now. Can't rub it in his face too much. I've been seeing a lot of these games pop up everywhere. I love that Squid Games have become so popular. A game about murdering people. Oh, it's like a Hunger Games. What else we got here? Look at this. More VR, ride style games. Yeah, kid attractions. Can't forget the kiddos. They bring in the families. I think it's basically like the 2-for-1, 4-for-1 special. All right, more and more games. Oh, you can't forget the kiosks and the things that you could win. Of course, they've got to make presents here, right? Which one would you always pick? Let's find what I would pick here. Got the freeze-dried candies, bags of candies. You know, one of my favorite ticketed prize items that I was ever gifted was a back scratcher from my cousin. She got it for me. I don't think she knows this, but I still use it to this day. And when we moved into the RV, I forgot it. It sat underneath my mother's bed where I was staying for like a week or two. And my mom said she threw it away, but she surprised me the last time she visited with it. It is like the perfect amount of sharpness. You know you need sharpness for a back scratcher. So look at this, pinballs. Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons, so they're showing off a lot of their new pinball machines. I heard they have a new Harry Potter one, which we need to find. We got bowling alleys right on the shop floor. It's from Imply. Little does he know. He's being watched by all of 100 people. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be part of the Rebel Alliance. We gotta get our ID card. This is really neat. I mean, this is taking pictures to the extreme. All right, which one do we like best? This one. Okay, Faceplace has something that, like I said in there, it's totally unique. These things are heavy. Like, look how thick that is. This is how it turned out. I didn't line my face up perfectly, so I need to probably go back. You could do the Rebel Alliance or the Stormtrooper side. I kind of want to be a Stormtrooper, so I'm going to try it again later, but that is neat. I mean, I would get that in a park or at a mall. That's super cool. A little ID.
Start your engines.
So this is neat. This is air hockey mixed with, target game, mixed with one of those carnival games where, shoot the water in the clown mouth. See who wins. That's cool. More and more plushies. I'm curious, like how many new designs come out every year for these things. Oh my god, look at that alligator. That's so cute. Oh. Is that a Koopa bear? Ooh, look who I found. Jason. Animals. Oh, Triotac. Look, while we're at Triotac, let me cut to a really awesome interview that I had with the CEO and president of this company. They actually sponsored a content creator breakfast on day 2. They're known for like Primordial, a lot of attractions and amusement park activations across the world. Got a lot of stuff opening up in Saudi Arabia, Six Flags Qiddiya, their new attraction here, which is Crazy Carts, mixing VR with AR technology. Really cool stuff. And of course, Dark Ride. We got to experience that a little earlier today. Cool stuff. Check out that interview right now. Well, I'm here with Ernest Yale.
Hi, Mike.
We're the Thrill Guys, by the way.
You have a great company, organization, website, social media. Please follow them.
Oh, there you go. So I didn't tell you this, but we bought an RV. We've been traveling the nation, 60 theme parks this season alone.
That's crazy.
And we're telling a unique story in that, like, every park that we go to, we ride the coasters in the order that they were born at the park.
Wow.
And
so that's a full-time job.
Yeah.
So every state? Even did you go to Alaska? Or?
We didn't. We kind of cut off the West Coast. We focused more on.
That's next year.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a big country.
But I'm here with Triotech.
Well, with Ernest, which is the owner of Triotech and founder. We're 200 people in Triotech.
The CEO and the president. He had the best press release yesterday.
Wow.
Some really awesome attractions.
So generous.
Yeah. And I wanted to really talk to him about Primordial, which I grew up at Lagoon, and he has a very unique story in that Lagoon, I grew up there, got me interested in the whole amusement industry. Same thing with him, with the video games. So tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, it's a crazy project. We started before COVID. So honestly, Lagoon, pound per pound, is one of the best parks, I would say almost in the world. The community is so close. It's a family-owned business. They're the nicest of people. They were here yesterday. They always supported us during COVID. You know, we had to do stuff remotely, and we did all the technology, all the projections, the story. It's collaborative work. We helped them, but they designed the attractions with us. And I have to say that we work with Art Engineering, the German company who built the actual coaster. George, who's here, we did all the story, the technology, the interactive. Such a challenge because you're loading the lab bar and there's a blaster. And the blaster, you know, you can target and shoot, you know, with the enemies and everything that's happening. But then there's a surprising end. Should we talk about the what's happening at the end?
Sure. I also want to know too, like, at what point did you come on into the project? Like early on?
Very early, but honestly, when you build a coaster, the coaster has to be approved, the layout. So we came a bit after the beginning because we can't come and add the technology and the story if, for instance, you can't build a coaster. There's a mountain that was built, there's a whole structure. So, but I mean, what people see is the story. They interact with the story. I remember actually the coaster was not, and ironically, I have a fear of heights. So I was in the vehicle, but it couldn't go, there's a drop, you know? And he went to the drop and it was not approved, but I was allowed to go, and I'm like, oh my God, because this thing could fall. But I mean, they assured me that Ernest, nothing bad is gonna happen, and nothing bad happened. But so essentially at the end, you are interacting with the content, and there's 3 different ways in the software, 3 different stories, but then you do a drop or a slide. So there's 6 ways. When you do the ride, there's 6 ways to do it. And people say, oh yeah, what happened at the end? And they're like, well, no, that's not what I had. So that's very interesting. Yeah, because people have to come back.
Yeah.
And they told us that this is a highly rated ride. It's one of our highest rated rides. We did have, it was in USA Today, I think people voted this as one of the best of 2024. You know, we're a humble company. I always try to say, you know, we're good, but we try to improve. But honestly, I'm proud of the work. And honestly, the Lagoon organizations are the nicest people. They're really forward thinking in the future. There's no way that a city, it's not LA, it's not Orlando, but they have one of the most technologically advanced rides. They don't have that lap bar shooting coaster, even at Disney or Universal. I'm sure they're working on it. You know, we did hand gesture in 14, and then we were the first, and that technology is coming. So, well, that's one point. We're a company who always try to do something new. We take risks, you know. When we did hand gesture with Ninjago, I don't want to go into too much of the secrets, but we had many of the dark ride companies being asked, can you do a dark ride without a gun, without a blaster, because these are 6, 7-year-olds? Everybody said no, and we said, I was just a bit, I had never done a dark ride before. Yeah. And in the meeting in London, I said, well, yeah, you can do hand gesture, it's sleep technology, it's old, you do this, that, karate, and the fire's gonna come out. And they looked at me like, this guy is insane. But they said, we'll give you a budget, and you can prove that you're right. And we did the prototype. They came from London, they approved it, and we opened Ninjago, California, in Billund with the royal family in Denmark. And you know, the rest is history. I mean, now we have, I don't know, 10 we're opening every year. And it's an older ride in terms of the technology. A coaster can last 40 years, but technology in 11 years, we are like in a different galaxy. It
changes
but
every
it's
day,
still fun, and the kids get it much more than the parents quicker because they understand technology and they teach the parents. So I think what operators told us is, because you're 4, they love the interaction with the kids and their parent. The kids teach the parent about the characters and how to play, and it's very unique. Some of the kiddie rides, quote unquote, the parent would put the kid in the ride and the ride would go around and they would wait, but this one, they interact with their kids. So yeah, we're very proud of everything that we've done. We're pushing the envelope now. Next year, again, we're gonna announce this in the beginning of the year, but there's gonna be a center that's gonna open in Montreal, Canada, our hometown. We're launching, it's gonna be a dozen rides at least, but 3 of the rides are new. Crazy Karts, which is a go-kart, augmented technology, Energize, which is multiple rooms, 10 rooms with projections, LEDs, and a mission to complete, and Electric Fun Fair, which is the next generation midway. So it's a midway with classical games, basketball, all of the classical games, but with an LED background. So imagine it's like a PlayStation or Xbox with a giant screen, but with physical games that you all compete. You can be 120 people in the same room. You can bring your family. You can have a corporate event, or you can compete with strangers. But at the end, you have that score where you're ranked. You know, you get a gold medal, and everybody wins something. The last person wins something very tiny, but everybody wins something. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I'm very excited about it. You come in at Christmas, it's all about Christmas. You come in at Halloween, it's like haunted, and it's just the press of a button. Just a software. It's like our XD Dark
the AR,
Ride.
the video technology, allows you to just, like you said, change the entire attraction.
Something happens, a new IP comes, we can react in 3 to 6 months and launch a title. We don't have to build a coaster. So the world is evolving very quickly. Things move very fast. So we need to give the tools to the industry to be able to react to that. And one of my number one things that we want to do is we want the guest, you and all the enthusiasts, to be involved. So we want guests to come up with concepts, idea, pitch them, and I want school kids, I want groups like school groups and teenagers and to pitch ideas, and we're going to give scholarships to the kids. We're going to take some of the ideas, we're going to build a game, not all of them, maybe a few a year, and we're going to feature it in that center, and we want to give back some of that revenue so the kids can learn about entrepreneurship. If it's successful, you make money, you can reinvest. If it's not, you know, you learn and you improve. And I want kids who are 12, like I was 12 when I started coding, to say, you know what? I don't like maths or school, but you know what? I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna learn the maths and everything, engineering or design, because I want to work for all my life in this industry, which is so fun, and it's not a job for us.
It's important to follow your dreams. You said that you have now 1 billion people that have experienced
1 billion people is our conservative estimate. Every Legoland park is probably 1 million, and you know, we have 400 dark rides, we have XD dark rides. So conservatively, more than 100 million people do a Tritech ride, sit in a Tritech simulator every year. So we're at more than 1 billion now.
And
so
I just
it's crazy.
Dark Ride, it's amazing, the
Thank
technology on it. And just the simplicity of it too, with
when you did the framing technique and like the
Yes.
spiders actually crawled out of the screen, like
comes out.
the small stuff like that
Yeah.
really goes a long way. Yeah.
Our industry, we have to be humble. We have to be honest to ourselves. We are 10 years behind the video game industry. These guys invest $1 billion in some games. So we need to learn from them and bring some of those techniques. Because remember, people used to go, well, you don't remember me, but I remember because I'm older, people used to go to the arcades to see the best experiences. But now you can have a better video game at home because they invested $200 million in that video game. So we need to go back and really do things that you cannot do at home. You know, do the drops, do the motion, the special effects, racing in a car. You can't race in your living room unless you're very, very wealthy, I guess, and you know, but you can race a kart and shoot missiles and pick up power-ups. So we need to create attractions like that, not just us, all of the people on this floor at IAAPA in Orlando together, because if we build a center, by the way, we're gonna build it next year, I'm gonna buy attractions from everyone here, because you cannot build a center with TriTech only or anyone of the, unless you're Disney,
Yeah.
you know, or Universal, you need to collaborate.
Yeah.
And we're in the same boat. We're a team, we are a group of dreamers. You know, I am inspired by, I read a lot about Walt Disney and his dream. You know, he was doing his cartoons and everything, and he always dreamt about opening a park, and he got inspired. I read that he went to Tivoli, in Denmark.
Yeah.
We always are inspired by what came before us, but we need to be responsible. We can't just copy what others have done.
Yeah.
We have to take what they've done in a respectful manner, and then we have to build on top of it and deliver something better. You cannot be successful by just doing the same thing all the time. So we're taking video game ideas here. I have not invented anything. It's just stuff that has been done in video game, but we bring it to the real world. I'd love to, like the people who do the karting games, I won't name the company, but the video game karting, I'd love to them to try our karting and say, wow, this is great, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, listen, I love your passion. Thank you so much for your time. And Child Tech, you know, we love you, and we look forward to seeing you guys grow.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will in the future.
Yeah.
I'm all in this, and so is my team of 200 plus.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
This right here is a very popular activation, SkyTech Sport interactive simulators. Look at this, we mimic skiing. We're gonna be doing this again in Whistler in a few months. Can't wait. Look at that. I kind of want to try this to see how realistic it is to skiing. Dread putting on those boots though. This looks like a thigh and calf burner. Yeah, you need mascots jumping around. Here they are for you. So cute. Look at this plushy wall. That'd be cool and a cool look for a kid's bedroom. Imagine them all coming to life. Some moving set pieces. Look at that bear with that hat on. Alright, what else can I show you? I mean, there's so much. Look at this. Look at this little thing. A hang glider, VR ride. Control devices. And the way that they grab your attention, that all these are just so unique. It's so fun. Let me show you a little bit about how like their animatronics work. Lily the Fairy. Oh, I love it. Another thing that I love about IAAPA is the presentation of things like this. Like this is just like the model specifics of you know, what these companies have to bring is just so neat. We visited a similar park like this called Slick City in Texas, and basically it's a dry slide park where you ride on mats and you go on these water slides. on these attractions. And this company can do it all for you. They can provide the whole shebang. It's pretty neat. And this company, Muton, has a facility in New York City that you can actually go to. One side is themed to monsters, and the other side is themed to vegetables. And they're just going to keep expanding, and it's really neat. The kids' family room, I love it. Oh, it's like in an actual home. The rock climbing wall, I would have killed to have that. That's cool. Oh, and a slide. Yeah. This is neat. So another company just to look out for, Muton. And then you need UV effects and lighting and fog. It looks like it's snowing here. They got their snow machine on. I mean, again, there's a couple of these types of suppliers or vendors here. It's just so neat. And look, they even show off some of their UV paint that they have. Yeah. I just geek out at anything entertainment. Anything entertainment, give me it all. This place is doing some canine demos. I love doggies. Yeah, like, sometimes you can't play these. Just everything. There's these floor games are pretty neat. Perform it live.
Hello there. How wonderful of you to drop in.
Okay, so like I said, this is the Games and Arcade Pavilion, right? Green, labeled with the carpet. All that over there. And then you know you're entering into the water park pavilion because of the blue carpet. And the water park pavilion is really neat because they've brought a lot of these amazing models, which I'm going to show you soon. Cool stuff. So like you ever wonder what the filtration systems look like in some of these pumps in these giant pools, here you go. And you can buy them here. What's this thing? Martin Aquatic. So this is a lot of the places that, you know, design a lot of these cool attractions. Giant lagoon pool. We've been seeing a lot of these types of attractions at Palm Springs and places like that. Splash-tacular. Like they're showing off their IAAPA brass ring right there. You get those when you design a really cool booth. I mean, this booth is very impressive. Wow. And I love the name too. Splash-tacular. Slide into something cool. It's a good looking booth. My goodness. We got Zembic. These are all the inner tubes that you can ride on at the water parks. Life vests. You got the mats over there. Again, you don't realize like all the areas, and of course, you know, like the padded mats that are, you know, in a lot of the kids' play areas. We got it all here. So we just heard a little bit about subsea systems, and this is something that I am really excited about to see. I mean, this is a car, obviously you're going to get wet, but it can take you underwater, like an underwater dark ride, while you are, you know, enclosed in a bubble of air, oxygen. Like, look how neat that is. And here's like a tester car to see like what it actually looks like. So there, when that comes down, it's oxygen. You got little bubble guns, speakers. I mean, that is neat. I think one of the first ones is going to Six Flags Qiddiya City, which opens December 31st. Brand new theme park in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. There's the bubble gun. Oh my gosh. That is neat. Wow. And we've seen some of these go up at some of the SeaWorld parks where you can actually walk on guided tracks without the hazards and scariness of full scuba suit. So the main thing that Subsea Systems launched today is an attraction called Snorkel Drift, which basically everybody is kind of on this track system, like cable system, that drags you throughout whatever type of course that they want you to snorkel through, and of course everybody is safely connected via snorkel system. It's pretty inventive stuff what you're doing with waters, and it's just a different way to experience water outside of like water park, water slides, and sea mammal or sea shows. Pretty neat. I feel like they get my award so far of the most innovative and most excited thing that I want to see and experience in real life. I just spoke with one of the reps at this company, Conjuring, which is a Turkey-based water park company, and they actually won the Brass Ring Award, Best New Product of last year, 2024, for this. And they said, this is a standard tornado model, which has the tubes going up and down, but they started creative new ways in which to ride the attraction or to theme it. This one's themed after Stingray, obviously. It's cool. Navatu, he calls it. All right, you got white water. We've experienced a lot of these attractions. And these are they engineered a way to do actual true surfing waves that are perfect every time. And of course you got the flow rider and floor. Oh, I've never seen a flow surf. That is so cool. These models are amazing. Look at this. I think the water park world does the best modeling out of all of these displays. Got an indoor section there. Oh, that is cool. It's like a Ninja Warrior course over water. Wow. Pro slides. These are, if I were to pick two companies that basically own the water slide market, it's Pro Slides and Whitewater. We've seen a lot of Pro Slides slides. They are very inventive with what they're doing with all of their water coasters and features like the saucer feature, constrictor elements. If you've been to a water park, there's a good chance you've ridden some of their newer products. They're pretty phenomenal. Dang, I'm standing in front of Patterson Air Movement. Again, things you don't think of needed, like just being blown away by these fans right here. Just different ways to cool down your patrons at your park. Or even your shop, if you have like a fab shop or anything like that. It's pretty chilly right here, actually. Look at this. Right in front of me is Skyline Attractions models. The detail in these models are just so cool. I would have killed if I had one of these as a kid. We actually got to ride one of these at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. This one, actually. When we visited last year. Skyline Attractions. And their track work with their lighting LED strips. Oh, chef's kiss. So this is one of those things where it's like you didn't think you knew you needed. About life-size bobbleheads. Freddie Mercury, chest hair, and all. Oh, Vince Neil. We got the Coca-Cola bottles. Jim Beam. Messi. Ozzy, rest in peace. Oh, now this stuff is super neat. These are all like wall wraps. Oh, look, they got the brass ring. Second place, best new product. There's your flooring. Any types of flooring you want. Here's how it's printed right here. Some of their clients, Meow Wolf, The Reef, Walt Disney, Thorpe Park, Icon Park, Legoland. I've walked past this thing so many times and it always catches my eye. Look at the colors of this thing. Ropeland around the world. Oh, it's so cool. You're playing up there, all the kids. This little caterpillar swing thing. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if you had like a building in which you could put these attractions into? I want it all. So as I ever said, if I win the $1 billion lottery tickets, I'm buying a theme park immediately. Again, look at these models. And every which way you go, there's just so much creativity. Oh, I've always loved this. This is Breeze Creative. Doing a lot of stuff with like interactive work. But basically it maps up above what you're looking at here, and it starts putting in lakes and waters and mountains in the upper areas. It's pretty cool. So the awards came out yesterday and I totally missed this booth. I know I talked about the sandbox, but this table here is you build items and then they come alive.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah, let's see them.
Yeah.
We're gonna cheat.
Very nice. I haven't been, but I hear it's nice.
It is nice in the summer.
Yeah.
And if you like winter stuff too, when it gets really cold out.
So I completed it. The little fish swims away. This is super neat, and like I said, they got the brass award or brass ring for this design. Really cool. Another interesting take on the escape rooms. This is Cube. And basically each one of these boxes has over 70 different tasks to enter. Really interesting way to, bring the escape room into a much smaller, compact environment. And while we're on the top of the small and compact games, look how cool this is. I mean, imagine having like a team building experience at your company and just bringing out a bunch of these, or even having like a small room, at a theme park or family entertainment center, and having these set up in a small confined space. Let's play a game. Yeah. Here we go. Ready?
Unless he's the ball, they all still have to get stuff. He could have been on the phone.
Okay, 40 is my record so far. Same. That's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Slow. Steady as she goes. Oh. Look how neat these are though. This is cool. So this is Wirtz. Wirtz Manufacturing. Okay, you've seen this company everywhere. Sky Elements. These are the premier drone show team. They were the first to do fireworks off of their drones. They've done amazing viral moments, such as putting QR codes in the sky. And literally, I think one of them, the QR codes for some Texans, was a link to the Rick Rolls video. So all of Texas was Rick rolled. Just incredible stuff with their shows. I mean, this is the wave of the future. We're already seeing fireworks shows being replaced in certain areas. What's this guy? Bret. What's up, Bret? Surge FX. They brought one of their foam machines. Looks like it's colored foam too. I've never seen that. T-shirt cannons. This is cool. You got HD golf screens. You got the famous Stingray, which I believe that went to Noah's Ark from this company. Pullen Water Parks. There you go. There's the tornado model we were just talking about. Look how cool these are. Only dinosaurs. Look how realistic that is. It's like hyper realistic. The Velociraptor. Look at this little cute thing. That's so cute. They've got puppets hanging right there. And then another thing that I want to show you is over here. Look at this King Kong. Whoa. That is cool. We got Blue. Boy, Blue. It was moving a second ago. It's probably gonna scare me. Wow. Yeah, another fire special effects. What? Do you know anything about the Thrill Guys social media channel?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Thrill Guys have a presence on a bunch of social media platforms. They're on YouTube as Thrill Guys, sharing all sorts of amusement park and attraction videos. And you can catch them on Instagram at Thrill Guys for updates and behind-the-scenes stuff.
There you go. That's way more updated than any AI I've ever worked with. How about this? What is the best ride at Epic Universe?
Right now, a lot of folks say the standout ride at Epic Universe is Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. It's this really immersive dark ride that takes you right into the Ministry of Magic with all the cool spell effects and a lot of cutting-edge tech.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Hi, I'm here with Christian at Advanced Animations, and we just asked the robot, I don't know its name yet, he'll tell us, and some questions. We'd love to know a little bit more about how it works.
Sure. This is our receptionist robot. His name is Roy, spelled R-O-I. He's basically a platform of our idea for a receptionist robot that has AI capabilities. He can be loaded with local information to teach you about your facility or directions around how much tickets cost. You can ask it whatever you want. It'll talk to you. And he's powered by a Weagle control system. He uses pneumatic digital valves for his motions. And he's running on ChatGPT currently, but can be loaded with almost any LLM. And the possibilities are endless for how it could be used.
That's amazing. And I did a quick sweep of some of the showcase elements that you guys are presenting here. What has been your favorite robotics that you have created?
Oh, I love to tell people that I make robot dinosaurs, so the big T-Rexes have to be my favorite. Full size.
I love it. I love it. Did you do any of the ones at Jurassic World at Hollywood? Universal Hollywood?
We did. We did the Jurassic Park in Hollywood and Singapore.
Wow, wow. Oh my gosh, the Singapore one, I can't wait to ride with the T-Rex chasing your vehicle.
Yep.
Oh man, that's incredible. Well, thank you so much for the time. And Roy knew who the Thrill Guys are, who was interviewing you. So that's
right.
amazing.
He's pretty smart.
I love it. Thank you so much,
All
Kristen.
right, thank you.
Take care.
Roy, let him know you want to
What's crazy is this video is already running long, but we're only at 1700 aisle, and we have all the way down there. I can't even count how many aisles there are down there. So hang in with us, or hang in there, I guess I should say. Let's go find some more cool things. Look at this. The artistry that goes into your ride vehicles just shows you every bit of craftsmanship is here. You got plantscaping just right across the way here. Look how cool that looks. This is hilarious. This is like one of the most popular activations at a trade show like this. So you're putting on 20,000 steps a day. You need a place to relax, huh? More water slides, safe slides. Oh, these are restoration. It's a restoration company. All right, I'm sitting down at EDC Acoustics. I mean, anyone that's into ASMR would just love this. All right, they say close your eyes. I can feel like someone walking behind me. There's like haptics in the chair. It's like one of those Bose experiences that was all the craze when I was growing up at Outlet Mall specifically. Remember that? All right, we learned a little bit more about this technology. What's cool about it is that you have a bunch of these that are just in the back of the chair. So I thought it was like haptics, but it felt like the sound was all around me up here, even though the chairs were at, normal chair height. That's amazing. Look at that. That's cool. All right, here's another demo. Okay, stand on the arrow. So even though at the different angles, like it's playing different things, I've seen this technology in the Sphere. That is cool to see it in real life. All right, you've always wanted to see what the red buzzer looks like when you win a Ninja Warrior. Here you go. Nerd alert. GCI. Some of our favorite coasters. You got Prowler, Zemby Zinger, Thunderhead, Gold Striker. Love this company. Great coasters. What's cool about this this booth too is it's so simple, but so effective. Because sometimes simplicity is more, right? This is one of those examples. Let's see. They always like to bring in a new train. Let's see what new train they got here. I don't know where this one is. All right, we were here yesterday, Mack Rides, where they unveiled their new amphibian coaster that's coming to Dollywood, Night Flight Expedition. This thing is going to be incredible. I mean, this is probably my most anticipated coaster of next year. We got onboard audio. This thing is going to have multiple special effects with a boating river rapids, mixed with coaster, mixed with Dollywood's magic, creativity. Again, there it is, Night Flight Expedition. That episode's gonna come out way later because that was towards the end of our trip in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This thing is going to be so neat. I'm telling you, like, look at the detail on this. Mock rides, one of our favorites. What's cool about mock rides is that they own, basically they own a theme park, IAAPA Park, which always wins the Golden Ticket Award for best theme park in the entire world. And they use that place as like a proving grounds to sample a lot of their new rides and attractions and, you know, test them. Basically, buyers can come to that theme park and try firsthand their rides in an actual environment surrounded by patrons that are actually partaking in the experience. Mock rides. So Zamperla is back at it again with just super inventive rides. I mean, this flat ride is so cool. I hear it has sensors or cameras built in, and from your movement of your arms, like you're flying, flapping like a duck, a bird, it tells you how high you're gonna be. And what's cool about Zamperla is they're starting to do these ADA accessible attractions, which is really hard to do in the amusement space, but they're finding ways in which to do it creatively and fun. So it's super neat. I know they have a swinging attraction as well that is ADA compliant. It's pretty cool. This was their biggest, their big release this year. I'm here with Asher. He's with the marketing team. He's a specialist at Wild Adventures in Georgia. And we're on the new Zamperla ride. And apparently you gotta like pump your arms, which is not working very well. Maybe I need to use the other one too, to get higher. Yeah, what's going on here? All right, let's try both hands.
We're a wingless bird, if you will. Like a penguin almost. We're trying.
We've got a dud bird, but that's okay. We like the little ducklings.
Right. The ones who learn to fly, if you will.
All right, take two. Take two.
Let us go on again, and now we're up in the air.
And look at the views you get up here. Oh my gosh.
All the chaos and
Zamperla.
all the festivities, if you will.
You get the cool mechanisms. Oh man, the views. Yeah, so again, if you're in the area, if you're not, travel to the southern tip, basically, of Georgia, right? And visit Wild Adventures.
We are right off of I-75, 3 hours away from Orlando and 3 hours away from Atlanta. It's the perfect time if you're coming down to Orlando for your theme parks, if you're going to Atlanta for anything. We are right on the way, so right off of I-75. It's great.
This is the perfect way to picture park while on a ride and flapping your wings.
Perfect marketing pitch, if you will.
Yeah, and another really cool thing about this ride is it's ADA accessible. So you can bring your wheelchair right on the ride, have the same exact experience as everybody else. And Zamperla is really up in the game in that market. So kudos to them for doing that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Asher, for joining us on this ride.
On this flight.
Yeah, on this flight. So as I mentioned, this is Zamperla's new model, which is their Wings flat ride. Totally accessible for all types of people. And I just saw that Zamperla is celebrating their 60th anniversary, so it's a cool way to celebrate. And thanks so much, Asher, for joining me on that ride. We can't wait to get to Wild Adventures. He's invited us multiple times. We weren't able to make it on this trip due to some work constraints with my co-star Bret, but we'll be there soon. That's a park to watch. And he's doing such a phenomenal job with his outreach efforts. Thanks, Asher. So another thing that Zamperla released is Double Heart. This is very big. Launch 2, 49 miles an hour. And launch 3, 68 miles an hour, up over the top. Let's see how high it goes. It doesn't tell you. Oh, here we go. 164 feet, sorry. It's a little less than 200. I'm sure they can make it up that high. Cool stuff. And of course, they've just been blowing it out of the park with the attractions here with Top Thrill 2. They figured a way how to make Top Thrill Dragster more reliable and more thrilling. One of the best roller coasters in the entire world. Right there on the screen. There it goes. First launch, 74 miles an hour. Halfway up the tower, which is the coveted rollback, which I never got on Top Thrill 1. Now everybody gets it. Second launch backwards, 101 miles an hour. Backward spike, 400 feet tall. It is crazy. The tallest ride at Cedar Point. And of course, straight to reach you the final launch of 120 miles an hour to send you over 415 feet vertical spike, or vertical top hat, sorry. Tons of airtime now on that thing. So here's Doppelmayr. You know these from their amazing gondolas and chairlifts. And you know how much we love skiing if you've seen some of our channel. One of our best performing videos actually is a skiing video, believe it or not, which is how to graduate up Jackson Hole Mountain Resort, which is notoriously a very difficult mountain. Philadelphia Toboggan Coasters, PTC. If you've watched our channel, you've seen a lot of their coasters. They make some of the most iconic wooden coaster trains known to man. I just love this company. Like, look how sexy that is. And the underwheel carriage. I'm such a nerd. Bear with me. Wow. That's so cool. Let's go look at these. Oh, this is their classic train coaster car right here. Oh, the restoration. That is neat. Even underneath. That's so cool. Ah, the best coaster, wooden coaster in the world. I don't care what Bret says. So these are cool too. This is a Greenspan. Basically, depending on the size of your facility, you can kind of pick and choose how you want your mini golf course, indoor mini golf course, to look. It's all digital, like gaming. Been doing a lot of really cool things with the mini golf space, but yeah, like even over there with like a skee ball style. Okay, here he goes. Let's see what happens here. There you go. Here's your mountain coasters. Look at the systems there. That's pretty neat. Do a lot of cool stuff here. Sun Kid. And they got a brass ring. First place best new product family ride. So here you've always wondered like how they get the scents into rides, attractions, and haunted houses. Look at this, rotting decay. You want to see me smell that? We've always wanted to know like what this stuff smells like up close instead of just like in the air. Oh, yep, that's rotting decay. Skunk. Let's see, forest hardwoods. Let's smell this one. Ooh, that's really good. Candy corn, campfire, bubblegum, my favorite. Pink bubblegum specifically. Oh my god, pink bubblegum. Barnyard manure, zombie, urine, sugar cookie. I always wonder if they had, let's see it here. I want to know what zombie smells like though. Let's see. Ooh. It actually smells decent. Oh, slaughterhouse. This will smell like blood. There we go. Oh. Smell that one.
Thank you.
How about gag reflex?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we need a good one to end this on. How about cherry? Okay. Oh, that smells like a car. Yeah, I'm not smelling that one. This is one of those special effects companies. Aquaflame. See these cool things. Yeah. Got it all, I told you. There's another alpine coaster company. Weigand. They also do those giant slides you see at the cruise ships and other areas. Look at this little guy, like a supersized alpine coaster. Look at that tech in there. That's cool. "50 years of slides." That's awesome. Human crane. Dropping it. 15 is the record, apparently. 10. 15 is the record today. Oh, look at this. Fog machines. Fun stuff. Mascots. This little place. So just rode the Mars Odyssey, this is a sampling of what it will look like. We'll take that car and move it right into the screen area. And I'll show you some videos of that right now. It's pretty amazing, pretty immersive. Here it goes moving in.
Observe its surface features. Unlike Earth, Mars has a very thin atmosphere and a surface covered by vast deserts and volcanic regions. Its temperature is much colder, and water exists mostly.
And DOF Robotics actually won an award for their booth, utilizing this ride as well as that moving ride vehicle out front. So it's pretty neat. And I have to agree, it was pretty amazing. One of the best booths I've seen. This is Sally Dark Rides. Some of the best dark ride designers in the world. This is kind of what they were launching this year, which is the bring back of Phantom Theater to Kings Island.
for the curtain to rise on opening night. It's going to be a truly
To show you some of their models are pretty impressive too. The new Sesame Street ride. Here's some more info about some of the rides they do. Some of the best animatronics in the business too. So here is Intamin, one of our favorite designers, roller coaster designers, and they are here to show off their new Fast and the Furious drift coaster that's opening up at Universal Studios Hollywood. I mean, look at this design. It is beautiful. This is going to be a controlled spinning coaster that basically takes you from the upper lot of Universal Studios Hollywood and takes you all the way down to the lower lot and back up with 3 different launches, multiple inversions. This thing is going to be the one to watch next year. Intamin is always very ingenuitive with their ride designs and coaster layouts, and they definitely make some of the best. I mean, Maverick at Cedar Point's one of our favorite all-time coasters. They built Top Thrill Dragster 1 when it first came into the park. They're a company of many firsts, so this one's gonna be really cool. Look how cool this is. Zip flyer. Zip coasters are all the craze. And look how cool this seat is. It's very boisterous. That looks good. A new way to experience zip lining with tracks and everything. Pretty neat. Oh, and who doesn't love roller coaster tracks? Look at that system too. That is cool. We got RES rides here. You've seen a lot of these attractions. This one looks really cool. Their Super Swing model. And then, of course, their rollerball. I've always wanted to ride that one. We're at RMC, and they did their press release, or press conference, where they announced the new ride at Myrtle Beach. Here's some sampling of some of their tracks. You know we are RMC fanboy. Still Vengeance still is my #1 roller coaster in the entire world.
Not really.
Their iBox track. It's pretty neat. The Raptor track. This is single rail rides. Pretty amazing stuff. I mean, you know you're doing it right when you have all of these, the Golden Ticket Awards. And if you've seen our series, you know they have won a lot. Airy Force 1, Wildcat's Revenge, one of our favorites, actually. Still Vengeance, still #1 for me. Incredible. Well deserved. I must say too, like, I always think about logistics of these things. We actually did a couple of our own conventions, the last company I worked with, and this is just ingenious design with these mini containers, because you literally just forklift them in and out. You put the stuff right into the forklift so that they're ready to go for next year or upcoming events or conventions that you're going to. So this design is really rad. And then up there is their private office, and they have like a little balcony that you can oversee the entire convention. So again, a way to wow your clientele or your wannabe buyers. Pretty good job, RMC. My favorite. So this is the B&M booth. We were at their press conference as well, where they unleashed the new Tormenta ride vehicle, which is the tallest. They broke, what, 6 records? Let me see if I can remember all of them. The tallest dive coaster at over 300 feet. The longest beyond vertical drop. I can't remember how many feet that one was. The tallest Immelman, which was a little over 215 feet. The tallest vertical loop, which was 175 feet. I'm getting these numbers mixed up, but very close to these. And of course, the fastest is 86 miles an hour. The theming of this is really cool. You're running with the bulls on this mythical beast of a bull called Tormenta. It's pretty neat. I can't wait for that. That's going to go up at Six Flags over Texas. That episode's coming out pretty soon, actually, after this episode, so make sure you watch that one. There we go, Premier Rides. They've got some awesome rides. You know we love the Tigris Tempestos of the world, also West Coast Racers. That was our 2nd episode ever for the His Coastery Tour. Make sure you go watch that. This booth is very simplistic. I like it though. I like the columns they provide for a very pronounced but simple presentation. Full Throttle, can't forget Full Throttle. And of course, it wouldn't be IAAPA without any actual ride attractions. This is from SBF Visa. A little drop tower. We've got a little like disco frenzy ride here that you can ride. Of course, they have the SBF Visa spinning roller coaster. And this one was a big surprise. They brought back the rotator ride. And this one actually is going to Indiana Beach to celebrate, I believe, their 100th anniversary. So the same model, you can ride it at Indiana Beach next year. You know, I love models. Look at this at Mondial. This is Tundra Twister at Canada's Wonderland. That episode will come out in a long while from now. It was kind of like the middle of our journey. But this looks like it will make you sick, but it didn't. And I will say that Canada's Wonderland has the most unique lineup of flat rides I've ever experienced. They have another one called Sledgehammer, which basically looks like giant claws. Really, really inventive stuff. This is the 13th floor Creative Studios. They're headquartered in Denver, and they have a bunch of other satellite offices, but they are known for their haunted attractions and set design. I think they're getting a lot more into pop-up marketing. I saw in the press release. Oh, we got a storm. Oh, you create the storm potion. Okay, so you go around and push all these buttons.
1, 2, 3.
Got a little rain, so you got to do it at the same time. And then one of my favorite things is the naughty or nice chair. Let's see. My naughty or nice this year. Oh, good. I'm nice. I get presents. You hear that, Santa and Bret? Jinma rides. Looking like they're releasing a lot of suspended rides and flying theaters there.
It's more like
Mauer rides. We love Mauer. Bret loves Mauer from their Wild Mouse style rides. I want to see one of these things. Oh, this is their new spike style ride where you control the speed. I saw somewhere where you can actually stall out on the loop and have to do several retries. So it's almost like gamifying your experience, which is pretty neat. Oh, these models are so cool. And of course, we got the Gravity Group. With their Timberliner trains. We've ridden so many of these coasters on our trip. Bobcat at Great Escape. Boardwalk Bullet, one of the best wooden coasters in the entire world. Incredible. Oh, of course, Marine Flyer too. And of course, E&F Miller Industries is here. You see the ride they had at Knoebels there. Ridden a lot of these. Really classic kid coasters as well as family coasters. One of our favorite experiences actually was at Fun Spot America Atlanta when we rode one of their rides. So we talk a lot about ACE, which is the American Coaster Enthusiasts in our His Coaster Tour, because they are all about the preservation. And you can actually become a member of them, and it's not too expensive. And you get really cool events along the way, and it also comes with their magazine as well. They have a really cool booth. You actually get to dispatch one of the rides, so I'm gonna do it. I've always wanted to be a ride operator. Dispatch, emergency confirmed. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, it's like a block brake system. How cool. Ace looping. Wow. That's awesome. So if you're a coaster fan, become an ACE member today. What's wild is that I'm a huge, amusement park buff, and like ARM or ARM, I've never even heard of them, so there's just so many other companies that I'm totally ignorant to. I mean, you got insurance companies. Of course, you need insurance when you're rolling with these. Of course, we know us. We mentioned some of the flat rides at Canada's Wonderland. I believe they made that claw attraction, which is Sledgehammer. They make some of the best flat rides. Another man. Oh, Zier. Love them. Just every which way you look is something new, where it's like, oh, I didn't know that they made that. Yeah. Oh, I got a surprise for you here. You know us in Utah, fanboying. We've got S&S, and they're just showing off their brand new roller coaster type, which is the Rail Rider. And this is the train that they launched this year through the press conference. And you can actually, or buyers, I guess, and people themselves can actually ride their prototype, which is in Logan, Utah. Another cool thing that they wanted to showcase is, you know, with the Rail Rider can also come different theming. And of course, they had to do a shout out to Aerodynamics, which again, another Utah company that they acquired way back when. But I mean, you got the S&S swings. They just rekindled their partnership with Lagoon, and they have an S&S Scream and Swing coming there called the Nutcracker, which I think is one of the best names of flat ride in a long time. I think it's gonna get some good buzz. A lot of my friends and family didn't understand it. I thought it was like too tongue-in-cheek, but I think it's gonna continue to help bring you know, viral credibility to Lagoon. But S&S, we love S&S. Hopefully we can ride their ride sometime soon. This ride won an IAAPA Brass Ring Award, where you can basically, you know, pump the ride to get it into a full rotation. This is altitude rides and attractions. So again, just another way in which you could ride, you know, the new stuff at IAAPA. Look at this little drop tower thingy. It's crazy. And look, it comes right on a trailer. This display from Brogent is really phenomenal. And I actually have never heard of this company. Maybe I've ridden one of their rides, but I have not. I don't know which one it is. You got a flying theater. Wow, they have some of the coolest models that I've seen. Double theater. You got a dark ride in there too. This is crazy. Africa themed theater. What is this thing? Oh my gosh. Look how cool this is. That is awesome. Like an ATV journey. Pirate boat. Wow. It's like a standing theater. Jeez. I think this is a company to watch. Oh yeah, this is their, they won the Brass Ticket Award for their flying theater. I mean, look at what it can do, moving all different types of directions, multiple sides to it that are soundproof, so you could be running 2 different shows simultaneously. Pretty awesome. We got Vekoma right here. Big Bear Mountain at Dollywood. I mean, this is a company that has just reinvented themselves from their, you know, standard boomerang models. Sea Serpent, we weren't able to get on that at Maury's Pier, but man, they do everything from thrill attractions to family coast, some of the best family rides ever. I mean, Big Bear Mountain was just incredible. And of course, you know this one, Siren's Curse at Cedar Point, tilting a roller coaster right over the views of Cedar Point Marina and Lake Erie. Let's see if they have any other things that they're showing. Oh yes, of course. We can't forget that they just announced their new ride at SeaWorld this year. In 2026, this new attraction will come, and this moves in multiple directions, has sound and audio. coaster. Look at this thing. NV Rides. Yeah, I've seen some of these. Look how cool that looks. It's an interesting take on the Sky Coaster, the G-Storm. You can see these up at any family entertainment centers with large outdoor portions. They've got their moving Ferris wheel style rides. The Polo Coaster. This was supposed to go up on iDrive right outside this convention center. We got Gerschlauer here. What are they showing off here? The inverted Infinity Coaster. Let's see what else they're showing off. Oh, we love this ride. This ride is super neat. The Skyfly, where you can actually mimic flight and do several rotations depending on how you can get those flappers working. I was finally able to successfully do 2 full rotations on the one at Epic Universe. Got some cool models of their trains, and they're known for their Infinity Coaster lineup, which has that classic 90-degree lift into drop. Oh, this has a switch track element. That's cool. Right there, it switches and you go up this spike and you go through a portion of it in reverse. That's neat. You need balls for a ball pit? I remember working on the show TKO with Kevin Hart on CBS, and we needed, I can't even remember how many balls, 15,000, 50,000, 150,000, I can't even remember. But there's places that you can get them. And of course, they're at IAAPA. Look at this, Funlandia. You got like a mini wipeout thing. Really cool design. A monkey. Slide. That's cool. Cool design. Follow motion. Some AR, VR technology. Catching fish. Family catching fish. And here's I2K. We've used a lot of these on TV shows. I love this zero shock technology. And we even got ropes courses here. If you've ever done one of these are so much fun. Crazy workout. All right, I'm with Chris with Crystal Term. We kind of just featured a little bit of the ropes courses here, and what I like about these ropes courses is that they're very natural, like wood elements. They fit into a lot of environments.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about who you are at the company and more about your product?
Yeah. Welcome to Crystal Term. We are from Germany, and we are building high ropes courses, playgrounds, as well as climbing walls. If you want to have a look at our model, this is a 18-polar. It has a platform on top where visitors can go and have a look at the landscape. They do not have to wear harnesses. You can make music festivals or weddings on top of there. The climbing tower has 3 levels with various difficulties. For example, if you want to have a close look, there's a boat or even a real car. Yes, those steel wires are stable enough. And if you want to find out more about us, please visit crystalterm.com.
Yeah, thank you so much. And there's a bunch of these all across America and also the world as well. Really cool stuff. Ropes courses are some of my favorites. High endurance, high excitement. People love to watch them too, hence the visitor, watching tower up top. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Oh, and you won a brass ring award. Was that this year?
Yes, we won.
For what?
We won one for those play letters. They are basically playgrounds for little children. They can crawl in, have their fun inside, and go out with the slide.
Oh,
Looks
cool.
like
So like branding for a company
Correct.
or a city?
Company branding for cities, companies. Metal construction on the outside is a wood. Also climbing grips are available. Looks like this.
Oh, wow.
Brass Ring Award.
That's awesome. Congrats. We're actually focusing a lot of the day on the Brass Ring Award winners too.
Okay.
So perfect. Thanks for your time, Chris.
Welcome.
Take care. They're based out of Munich in Germany, which we love. Germany and Munich.
On the border to Austria.
Oh, I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
Welcome.
Amish pretzels. Hello.
There you are.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
We're gonna try Ben's and the Amish pretzels. So here's Amish and then Ben's. You could buy this whole setup right here for $90,000. Not too bad. So I just got in line for Ben's pretzels. I just learned that Lagoon just acquired one of these, which you know we love Lagoon. It's pretty dang good, the pretzel. So look for that at some of your local parks, especially Lagoon. So I just met a really cool new friend at CVT Soft Serve Ice Cream, and they put these the soft serve in pouches. And I guess the story goes is that Jeff Bezos asked to install a soft serve ice cream in his home, and they said, you know, what if there was a market to get this to more people that don't need, you know, a $5,000 soft serve machine, and they worked with a bunch of engineers and food and beverage, you know, handled permits and figured a way how to put these things. And now they're at every single live Nation festival, I believe. So yeah, I can't wait to try this. This is neat. You never knew that there was a need for something like this, but it makes total sense. And I could see this popping up everywhere, even in grocery stores. And then what wouldn't a amusement and attractions expo be without hundreds of inflatables? So we'll just walk through some of these together. Like, this is awesome and overwhelming. They have a whole outdoor section too, which we'll get to at some point. I'm sure it's down here. But it's just every type of thing imaginable. You got basketball inflatables. Gingerbread inflatables. Anime style inflatables. Giant slides. Oh my gosh, so overwhelming. I should say overwhelmingly cool. Oh, what's that thing? Look at this giant thing over here. What is that? You got golf simulation inflatables. I mean, look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm interested in this. What is this thing? Oh gosh. That is neat. So look at this. This is basically like Ninja Warrior, up the rope, across the Mario Brothers pads, and then straight down. That's one of the coolest I've seen. Wow. Oh, and it's a game too. It's like a rock climbing wall up there. That's cool. Okay, you ready for this? Okay, just to show you the other half over there that we didn't even get to. All the way down there. And then of course, come out here. Oh, it's bright. This is just one of the outdoor sections here. Sorry, I'm getting my sunglasses.
Yes, because she does.
I mean, all the way over there. And over here. It's crazy. Can you imagine being a kid and coming here? Like, jeez. Every possible. Usually when you're a kid, you only get one of these in like a birthday party a year, and now you have thousands of them in one shot. This is really cool because it takes that hanging game to a whole new height. Best hang time, 22 minutes. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is so cool. Every type of theme you could ever want is here. And that's the outdoor inflatable section at IAAPA. I'm not gonna get on any of them. Sorry, I'm not gonna get that in this video. All right, we're here at the outdoor pavilion with a really cool piece of equipment that I've seen go viral, and I had to stop by and actually test it out for myself. And we're here with Blake with the Spira. So tell us a little bit about this device you got here.
Well, Spira is a company from Munich, Germany, and we were founded with the idea to make the best water gun in the world. And about 7 or 8 years ago, we succeeded. We were the #1 Kickstarter in Germany, and we created this unbelievable water gun with just a dream, crazy list of features that were executed pretty darn well. Our guns fill themselves up. So you just stick the nose in water, hit a button, and it's self-filling. It's got an LCD screen on it, so you can see how much ammo you have in the tank. They're USB-C rechargeable. The battery lasts a super long time, over 2 hours, and they're quick to charge as well. And they have multiple fire modes as well. So you can shoot it in like a single 50+ foot shot, a burst fire mode like a machine gun, and even a charge shot like from your favorite video game. So an absolute dream come to life with these blasters, something that most of us haven't seen since the 90s, if you were even around for that, like the old Super Soakers.
Oh, the Super Soakers. My friends had the backpack one.
Yeah.
Like the Super Soaker.
So we are super fans of Super Soakers. We've got them at the office. The CPS 3000 is the one you're talking about.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
And the 2000. Believe it or not, those guns were $100, $150+ in the 90s.
Yeah, I didn't have one.
There's a massive market for these things. It's just they went away like at the end of the 90s, and we're bringing them back at retail. But here at the show, we believe that if you guys set up an arena and put a bunch of these things in the hands of kids and adults, that they will go absolutely nuts. So I want to show you guys how it works.
Yeah.
Come with me. All right, so first you just take your blaster, put the nose in water, and it'll start to fill itself. If you get filling the blaster and going up as it fills, it'll be all done in just a second. 3, 2, 1, and we're at 100% and ready to go. First, I'll show you just a regular fire, quick fire. You also have a burst mode, and that's like a battle rifle style. And then finally, there's a super secret burst shot. If you hold it down, you'll hear it filling up, and now it's ready to go. This thing dumps over 1 liter of water per fill up, so it's unbelievable the capacity of it, and it's like nothing else out there. So we want you to come by. Spira Splash is the name of our attraction. Check out the booth, check out the blasters. We want to have arenas of these things all over the place. In the backyard, at the adventure park, at the state fair, and at your full-scale water park. We've got solutions for everyone, so come check us out.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So how can we get one of these in our hands?
All you gotta do, come by and talk to us. Let us show you the thing in action. We've been operating this thing in Europe for years. We'll let you know how it works, what the special equipment that comes with it is. And again, we've got solutions for everyone. If you're an inflatable renter, something like that, we've got a package for you that comes with blasters and bunkers. If you're looking to do this thing with events, we've got full pop-up arenas that come with blasters and auto refilling barrels and all the stuff that you need to make it quick and efficient. And if you're a water park, please come talk to us. What we've been learning from you guys is that those big water slides that cost millions of dollars, you can't move those. They kind of are where they are. Well, you tell us what your footprint is, we will design an arena just for you that exactly fits that footprint and exactly meets your operational flow, and we'll execute it brilliantly, and you don't have to dig up any ground or anything like that. Give me one hose and I'll give you a high throughput attraction.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I've seen the viral video and it shoots just like it looks. Like they're not fabricating it at all. It's awesome. Thanks so much, Blake.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Spira, check them out.
Check us out.
And that about wraps up our first ever time at IAAPA, the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions 2025. Again, a lot of this stuff you're going to be seeing in the next coming months, next coming years, and it debuts here first. I want to do a special thanks to everybody that supported us along the way thus far, everyone that's bought us a copy. You know who you are, everyone, all of our supporters. And remember, please subscribe to the channel to watch the rest of his Costa Rica tour. We're only, I believe, in like episode 8. And again, we have 59 parks that we visited this year, in which we tell the story about the park's history and ride the coasters in the order that they were introduced at the parks. This is the outdoor carnival section. You got a pirate ride here. This place is usually a little bit bigger with some other carnival attractions, but I'm stopping out here because this is where a lot of people end their day here at either the Bat Box or the Home Run Dugout, because you can grab yourself a beer and partake in the really cool festivities of their attractions, which is batting cages just brought to the next level within these venues. And you can actually experience these. You know where they're at. They're all across the world. They're all across America. Basically taking that same Topgolf attraction style and putting it into a smaller indoor space with batting cages. Batting cages have evolved. And again, happens here at IAAPA. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. Sorry for the long video.